Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology.
Hi, this is Madhushri, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, School of Computing, Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology. Today we are going to see the topic about polymorphism in Java. So let me see the overview of what we are going to see. First, we are going to see what is polymorphism, what is types of polymorphism, method overloading, method overriding, operator overloading, and super keyword and abstract class. So first we will see what is polymorphism. So what is polymorphism? It's nothing but it will be having a one task is performed in different ways. So what is the example for that? So generally we'll be having the payment processing system, right? So in payment processing system, we'll be having different options that will be paying by cash, or we will be paying by Google Pay, or we'll be paying by the bank transfer. So this is polymorphism. Polymorphism is nothing but it will be having one form, one task is performed in different forms. That is polymorphism. There are two types of polymorphism. So the first type is compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. What is compile time polymorphism? It is nothing but a static polymorphism where it cannot be changed. The values or the functions cannot be changed. Next one is a runtime polymorphism. Is nothing but the values and the data types can be changed during the runtime. So the compile time polymorphism is happened during the compile time. So it has two forms, that is function overloading and the operator overloading. So in runtime polymorphism will be having, it is a dynamic type polymorphism. Here it will be having method overriding. So these are the two types of polymorphism. So the next one is method overloading. So this is one of the form of polymorphism, that is a compile time polymorphism. Here it will be having same name, that is same function name will be having, but it will have the different operations. So here for example the void function it is a one function name and it is having the different forms, that is void function with the parameter a, int a, and float function with the parameter double a. So this is method overloading. That means the method is overloaded with different function, different parameter values and different data types values. So there are two ways to overload the function. As I said before, it will be changing by the arguments or by changing the data type. So in this example here the function is differing and the data type is differing. So this is the two ways of method overloading. Then, so by changing the number of arguments, what is by changing the number of arguments? As I said before, the method add, if we are having the method add, it will be having the different parameters. So that is changing the number of arguments. For this example, here we will having the class name adder, in that the function name is add, and we will be having returning the values a plus b, and the next function is the int a, b and c, and returning the value of int a, b and c. Here which is a overloaded function? Add, because first add is will be having two parameters, that is a and b. In second add we will be having three parameters a, b and c. So this is method overloading operation. So here you are passing the object. What is the object for this? That is adder dot add. So add is an object for the class adder. So you are passing the two values for this function, first function, and you are passing the three values for the second function. So this is the method overloading. So next way of method overloading is changing the data type. Before you change the values, that is you are changing the arguments. So second one is you are changing the data types. So we'll see the example here. Here what is a class here? Adder. What is a function here? Int add. And what is a another function here? Double add. The parameters here is int a and int b, and say the parameters here are double a and double b. But here what is changed? It is changed, the data types are changed, that is here it is int and here it is double. So the data type is changed. So method overloading has two ways. One is you are changing the arguments, second one is you are changing the data types. So the next one is operator overloading. What is operator overloading? The operator overloading, that is the operator will be behaving in different forms. We will see the example for it. Here the example here it is int a is equal to 5, int b is equal to 6, int sum is equal to a plus b. Here the operator is used here is plus. So here the plus is used for addition of two numbers, that is 5 plus 6. So it will be the answer will be sum is equal to 11. So here let me see here, the string first is equal to Java, string second is equal to programming, name is equal to first plus second. What will be the answer for name? The first is Java plus second is programming. So it will be coming Java programming. Here the plus operator will be used as concatenation. Concatenation is nothing but joining the one string with other string. So the next topic is about method overriding. What is a method overriding? Method overriding is one of the type of runtime polymorphism. What I said, runtime polymorphism is meant for, it will be having the changing of the arguments or the values during the runtime, that is dynamic runtime polymorphism. So the method overriding is nothing but if you have the same function name with the parent class and the child class. So the child class which has the same function name from the parent class, it will be accessing over the parent class function. So you'll be seeing the example, you'll know what is this method overriding. So rules for method overriding, there are three rules. The first rule is that the method must have the same name as the parent class. The second one is the method must have the same parameter as in the parent class, and that there must be an is a relationship, that is inheritance. So inheritance, what is inheritance means? The child class which is derived from the base class which is the parent class. So that is inheritance. So method overriding which will be used during the inheritance. So the function name will be same as the parent class, that is method overriding. So this is an example for method overriding where the class name vehicle and void run, that is a function for the class vehicle, and it is having some print function, that is vehicle is running, and the second class, that is a child class bike, it is extends to vehicle. So the bike is a child class, so which is extending from the parent class vehicle. So extend keyword will be used during the inheritance. So this void run, so void run again the function name which is used here in the child class, and here the function, here the print function is bike is running safely. So what is here the object is created for only bike. So what will be the output will be coming over here? So here the object is accessing over the run method. So here there are two run, that is here in the parent class run is also here and the child class run is also here. So it will be accessing over the parent class. So the what is the definition for method overriding? It will be accessing the same function name will be coming for the parent class as well as the child class, but the output is over the parent class. So this is method overriding. So next is using super keyword. What is super keyword? See, super keyword is nothing but it will be referring to the immediate parent class. So here the super it is mentioned by using the super keyword, and it is the usage of super keyword has three forms. The first one is that it will be referring to the immediate parent class. The second one is that it will be accessing to the immediate parent method, and third one is it is used by the super keyword, that is super with parenthesis. So by using this only you will be accessing the parent class as well as the parent method. So this is one of the example how to access the super keyword. Here what is the example here? Here we have the class animal and the string color is equal to white. What is string color? Is a data type, that is a string data type with a color which has white. The next class dog. So dog extends to animal. What is dog? Dog is a child class which is extends to the animal parent class. So here this again it is having the data type color is equal to black. Here the function name is that void print color. Here it is displaying the thing is color, and here we are using the super dot color. So what is here the main function is coming here. What is the object is created here? For the dog the object is created, that is dog. D is equal to new dog. What is D? The object which is created for the dog class, and new is a keyword is used to create the object. So here you have to print the color of the dog or animal. Okay. So what will be the output here will be coming here? The super keyword is used. So it will print the, what is the output will be coming here? It will be coming the color. Color of the dog is black, and the super dot color it will be referred to the parent class. The immediate parent class here is animal. So what is the color of the animal? White. So the output will be coming here is black and white. So this is the super keyword. Super keyword is nothing but it will be accessing the immediate parent class by using the class or the method or the data type. Okay. So the next thing is that super class can be used, super method can be used to invoke the parent class method. Previously we have seen that it is invoking the parent class. Now we have to going to see that how it invoke the parent class method. Method is nothing but the function name. So in this example what I have said, class animal void eat. So animal is a parent class, eat is a method, and another class is defined here as dog, which is extended from the parent class. So eat, again eat is same, the function name is repeated, and bark is a function which is defined inside the dog class. So here the main function what it is said is it is created the object for the dog class. So here what is the super keyword is used for the method, that is super dot eat. So it is accessing the method. So what will be the output will be coming over here. So what is created for the dog class, object is created for the dog class. So d dot work, so d dot work it is created. So it will be going to this function void dot work, and here the super dot eat is here. So it will be going over the super dot eat, that means it will be going to here. So the output will be coming eating as well as the barking. So this is the output for the this particular program. So nothing but the super keyword is used to access the parent class as well as the methods in the parent class. So here it is this is another example how to access the constructor of the parent class. Constructors are nothing but it is the same as a class name. Whenever the class is created, the constructor is also created. So here the same I am created here where it is a super keyword. Super keyword is used under the dog constructor. So it will be accessing over the immediate parent class which is animal. So this is one of the example for the parent class which is invoking the constructor. The next one is abstract class. So what is abstract class is nothing but it is declared as abstract. So it is abstract class. It is like it is inherited from the base class. Whenever the function is repeated from the base class and the child class, so it is, if the method is repeated means then the abstract class is initiated. So how will you define the abstract class? Abstract class and class name. How will you initiate the method for the abstract class? Abstract void print status. A void print status is example for the method. You can use your method name, that is a function name. So this is the example for the abstract class. Here what I have defined, the abstract class bike and abstract void run. For the class also I have defined for abstract, and for the method also I am defined as abstract. Here how it is the function, how the object is defined here. For the bike the object is defined, bike the class name, and object is the object name for the bike and is equal to new Honda 4. So I have created an object for the bike, that is the abstract class, as to access over the another child class. So for the abstract class you can access over the parent class as well as the child class. So this is another example for the abstract class. Here again I have see here the abstract class I have defined as shape and the abstract method as draw, and here also the object I have created for the abstract class to access over the child class circle. So this is how you will be defining the abstract class as well as the method for the abstract class. So we'll have a recap over it. So first we seen about what is polymorphism and overview of the polymorphism, that is types of polymorphism, and overloading and overriding, and then super keyword and abstract class. Okay, thank you.